Can we not?
Okay, so where did we last
We
leave?
are
this
the
by
next
yourself.
children.
You cross-talked for like 5 minutes.
I was waiting for y'all to
Don't give
shut
a
up.
shit about being like, oh, why don't we start? You literally talked about how much you hate New York for like 15 minutes straight.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
I didn't
did.
even say literally. I got here at well after 4. It could have been 15 minutes.
Regardless.
All right, where did we leave off?
Are we
Playing
ready?
role-playing games?
So we
On
left
the
off
road,
at
You
we've
guys had a
gotten-
party for
yeah, we
that
just had the
actress
party
lady.
for the
Yes, that's right.
director
Or
lady.
you're still at the party for her, I
Yes.
should say. And I had just discovered
Yes.
scrolls in what's-his-face's house.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys want to do at the party?
Well-
Or slash, do you want to do anything else? We could always just end it.
We fade to black.
I want to roll these Force of Destiny.
Yeah, let's do
dice.
that
Oh, yeah.
first.
We are all over the place
Bang.
today.
Oh, I'm gonna
Strong
get a
start.
good session today.
Bang.
Okay, there we
Hey.
go.
Bang, bang.
Bing pop.
Feck.
Alright, well, that was a very DM move, I suppose.
Nice.
Yay.
We're at even.
No.
Hey!
One more game. I already rolled.
Alright.
Lovely toss
I
there.
just
Alright, well, that was a
add
good
it
game,
back to
guys.
your pool.
Catch us on the stream next time.
What if that was the entire gist of the role-playing game?
And there goes our force. Yeah.
I would play that.
Just
Just
roll the
roll
force
dice 5 times, leave.
Yeah.
Aye.
I mean, we joke, but the game where you like plot and connive for like 60 minutes and then roll dice once and leave. Oh, so
That
good.
does seem fabulous. Nathan
Everything
does.
comes down to this one roll.
Did you mean Vampire the Masquerade?
I did mean
That's
that.
not true. That's not angsty. That would be everything's angsty, and then it comes down to this one last roll to acquire leather or leather dusters.
We'll roll to see who dies horribly in a fight.
It's me.
It's the person with the really high gen.
All right, so
None
you guys
of
want to do
that
anything else at the party?
What else do we have to do? We talked to.
Nothing
I
particular.
mean, yeah, not
This is my
so
opportunity
much
for you
talking
guys
to
to.
you. and stuff.
I think I'm going to go talk
sorry,
to
I
Mr. Man
looked
that I
at
don't know
you,
anything
yeah.
about. The really boring bureaucrat guy.
The one who's
Oh,
secretly plotting
Toda?
to get the government.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
I'm going to go talk to him.
He's standing alone, making notes in his book.
Hey, what you writing down?
I'm preparing the schedule for next week for the Lord.
That's really boring. Want to get drunk?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Want to do some opium?
No.
Do you have any opium?
Oh, no.
I'm like this close to having you arrested. Why don't you just walk away now?
No. I think we've gotten off on the wrong hoof here. Let me start again. My name is Hamish. I'm sort of assisting some of the locals and determining what exactly is going on with the murder of that the person who was dumped on the steps of the church and all that. So basically I'm wondering, is there any material assistance you might be able to provide so as to hasten this investigation's closure?
We've already done an investigation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that pull?
Remember, they already did an investigation.
I do.
They
I'm
didn't-
being
yeah.
deliberately
Ah,
obtuse.
okay.
Excellent.
We
Got
could
it.
not determine the culprit.
Oh. Do you want to determine the culprit?
No.
Oh.
Fans just like
So
sweating
it's one of
bullets in the
those.
face.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that's kind of unfortunate then, because well, you'll find out eventually.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to leave.
Mysterioso.
I'm gonna return
Yeah,
to
we
the
need to
party
get
after my
coconuts.
investigation.
Let's do
It's
this.
time.
Yep. You
Yeah,
get
Those
back
are
to the party
charming.
just fine.
Yeah.
That's not surprising to anyone.
I'm your back
That's
feet.
good.
You are my
You're
back
the front
feet.
feet.
Oh.
Yes. Halloween 2K19.
Aye. Hey, does anybody else have anything to do at this party?
Have a great time.
You're right. I'm going to get drunk.
It's not that kind of party.
It's
It's a
It's
bit
that
to
kind
be.
of party
Is there
they
alcohol?
make at that party.
There's a little bit of alcohol.
I'm going to find it.
I mean, it's available. I just think that you get like a little saucer's worth of alcohol.
They're not drinking to get drunk. They're just
Yeah.
like.
So you're gonna pull that classic move where like there's a bunch of tiny glasses on a serving plate and you're just like bam 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 as the person walks by.
Yeah.
Me
Tilt
too.
the entire tray. Jesus.
So,
To cart one of you
We're
home.
sitting outside the kitchen, the entrance to the back, just like ambushing every person who comes out.
Yep.
You're gonna allow this?
Hey.
You can't stop us.
That's true.
Not even I'm powerful enough to stop this.
Yeah.
I know.
So, get a good drinking buddy, that's fine.
What?
You're a good drinking buddy.
Damn.
What language do you two converse in?
English.
English, most
Okay.
definitely.
I did not know you had a twin brother. Hello, other centaur.
His name is Blamish. Hello, Blamish.
Do something.
Oh my god, I don't know. I kind of like watching how this plays
I know,
out.
but we can't do like 20 minutes of drunk
I-
banter.
I mean,
This is probably true.
we probably could, but we don't need to. It's true.
Whenever you guys are done to wrap up the party, I'm ready to move on.
Are they?
um,
God, how long can we
Do
keep
we
this going?
want to talk to any Westerners?
Go
We
to
haven't really
bridge
done
all night.
that.
oh wait, I was going to talk to the Woohoo! guy.
Archibald.
Hey,
Archibald.
But now we're super
Or
drunk.
So
Wayland,
they get
yeah,
their
Wayland.
points.
Wayland, yes.
so do you want to go talk to fucking Wayland?
We're talking to
Yeah.
that bitch.
What did he say?
I don't remember. Let's go talk to him.
All right, let's.
And
This is very on point. This is
Okay.
great. We're
So,
Does anybody sober want to intervene in this train wreck?
No.
I'm gonna pretend I don't know them.
That seems good.
that seems really smart.
as long as they're talking to someone who's not Japanese, like they're not ruining my reputation with their drunkenness. They're like they're with their own kind. It's fine.
Yeah, they're all gonna be this
I
way.
have no motivation to help them.
That's true.
Alright, so you find Wayland, he's
He's like, "God damn it."
setting up his daguerreotype camera to take some pictures of
A
the
shiny toy to play with.
no actresses and actors.
Wait, what's that?
Woohoo! The finest in photography technology.
In what?
It's a camera for taking pictures, my good man. Have you never seen one before?
Well, this picture.
Yeah.
Well, do we know what a picture? We probably know what a picture is.
Yeah, they make
You
pictures
definitely
out of
do.
paint. You know, it's like paint, but they do it in like metal and acid or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Is that right?
Brush.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Are you guys
So-
gonna get your picture taken by the
Yeah.
weird
Can I
British
can I
boy?
hop up in there? I
Which
just
is
made
what
friends
this
with the
speaking
no
of
actress
historical
director lady.
Yes, I can spare a picture for you too.
No, I want to take one with you know, the actors.
Oh man,
Oh boy.
Okay.
you want to take a
Uh-oh.
fan picture?
I do.
I think
No,
you
I'm getting
do.
really into that.
He'll organize that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice.
Cool.
And also Sven was there.
Yeah. Also, Sven.
So you get a picture
dream.
taken with him.
That's cool. When do I get it?
About 3 to 6 weeks when I develop them.
Tom, every time you do the T-Rex thing, it fills me with relief.
Yeah, well, it's like
It sounds like British boy.
Yeah, he's like a dainty, fragile man, so he's always in a tizzy.
This is
Oh,
a tizzy.
He's like adjusting the his coat.
So, role playing game after this, Bright Down Abbey. Down Abbey.
Yes.
Sweet Jesus,
Can I be
yes.
Maggie Smith?
I want to play.
Can you
Oh,
can you
man.
get us like a
As
sweet
Hamish,
theme
Hamish
song
plays
for like the
Maggie
intro?
Smith plays the dame.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll Photoshop all our faces. I want to be the really spicy widow.
Ooh,
Talking
yeah.
shit the whole time.
I want to be
I've
the
never
father
seen
whose
this
sons
show,
died in the
but-
war.
Oh,
I've never seen
all
the
of them.
show.
Yes.
Yeah.
All 18 of my sons died in the war.
Oh no!
Whoa!
Well, it was the Victorian era. We didn't stop having children.
Yeah, but you had really
Spoiled
shitty
dogs.
ones.
That
No, I
sounds
mean we
great.
kept having them, and then they kept getting killed in the war.
Yeah, why not make a better child?
Well, we just thought the war would end.
Wow.
Evolution doesn't work that fast, Script Shot.
Well, that's true.
Everyone, we were like, all right, the war's gonna end any day now, and then
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
just some cause fallacy.
Anyway, back to the Meiji era Japan.
Right, alright, so I got a picture with some actors. Have you talked to, I'm forgetting her name, director lady?
what did I name her? That's a great question. That's why I have
Definitely
this
wrote it down.
I know. That's why I'm not concerned.
I'm concerned.
I wrote it down in my.
Akasamitsu.
Yep.
Bang.
Have you talked to her?
Yes,
Thank
I've
you
had
for
the
that.
pleasure. We are engaged to later on go and transcribe some plays into each other's languages.
You know what? I'd love to join you
That
for
sounds
that.
hot.
Certainly.
Yeah.
What?
You're right, but not like you think. It's a very small, sweaty room this happens in, especially because I'm there. And I produce a lot of heat being a half person, half, you
Don't I
know,
know it?
horse.
Oh yeah, the two of you do bunk up in the same
Mhm.
boat.
Boat.
Shipwreck.
You said it, not me. Oh, yeah.
That doesn't apply. Never mind. Keep going. Keep
I
going.
think Sven's the responsible one here.
Yeah, I'm pissed drunk. So's he.
We sobered up real
So is
fast.
Wayland.
No.
Is he?
Yeah, he's pretty red faced.
Oh my. You trying to get drunk later?
What do you mean later? I'm already drunk now.
Yes, like,
As he like leans in to like tell you like it's some big secret.
so what he's suggesting is that we acquire some intoxicants at a later pint and drink them together in a convivial manner.
Perhaps we might do some of the devil's powder.
What
Which-
the fuck?
Which powder is that?
It's opium.
The one that one procures inside of your home.
It's opium.
What
it
the fuck
opium?
just happened?
Go do some drugs with Wayland.
You want to
Yeah.
Wait, Wayland has
Hell
sex
yeah!
with
Yeah.
drugs.
Play it cool.
do? Mate, I'm going to lose my
No, play
shite.
it cool.
Holy shit.
Delighted
I wanna roll
that
cool.
you found a new boy to do drugs with.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. I
He's
really
inventing
like you
opium
now,
money.
Wayland.
That's canon.
Figure.
Hamish invented the word stoked.
Hey,
Oh no.
Here's Wayland.
Yeah. Oh, they're having fun.
well, it's super toked.
You
You know, stoked.
mean stoked like a coal engine?
Yes, I think that's what he meant.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do
Alright.
that.
Sounds good.
Alright, I've gotten everything out of this party I need. Do y'all need anything?
Oh, I went home a lot.
I
You're
believe
very
that.
sleepy now.
Yeah, I had my like one little shooter of sake.
I mean, it's a festival, so you have to, yeah.
Yeah. And then I went home. I composed my poetry and looked in the reflecting pond and dipped. So.
That
Yeah.
sounds really cool.
The juxtaposition of composed my poetry, looked in the reflecting pond, and dipped.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, the other kind of dipped,
It's
friends.
choice.
Yeah. Yeah. What would
I
you
was just-
do with your information?
For the time being, I have to play it cool, so I'm just at a party with the other officials.
I mean, it breaks up around 1 a.m.
And then it's off to go home to go be like, hey, Dad, what the fuck?
Well, he was at the party.
I know, but I was gonna like pull the
Oh,
clothes
yeah,
out
okay.
in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, he'll walk
Be
you
like,
home.
hey, yeah, I know. Obviously, we're gonna wait to get home and be like, hey.
Oh,
So,
that's happening.
whatever. You got it.
It's happening.
You'll figure it out.
What?
So the three of you return to the shipwreck to smoke opium and drink.
Sweet.
Well, that's fabulous.
The
No
after
women?
party.
No women?
No, I
Course
mean,
men.
I mean, there may
Yeah.
be women involved, but there's no women at the beginning, and they don't remember what happens during. So,
Yeah,
that's true.
that does
So we
sound
do
right.
the
so there very well could have
black.
been women.
No, that sounds like gay stuff to me.
Yeah.
Which I'm down with.
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
I was
like,
like the three
downside,
doing this shit.
What happens on the boat stays on the boat, and no one remembers it.
Yeah.
Yep,
It
that's
gets
true.
cold at night. I kind of assumed that you guys.
Well, I mean, he
called
did bring his
that
camera
long
with him,
ago.
so.
Oh
Hey!
my!
I can't wait until they're
3 to 6 weeks later, developing the film.
Oh
my!
Please let that be a scene. Anyway.
He won't survive 3 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe a conniption.
Alright,
Ooh.
anyway.
Cool.
Alright,
Alright.
oh yeah, party's done. That's, yeah. That's all I got for now.
Okay, so the next day dawns. Today is a very important festival day, as every day seems to be.
Okay.
Today is the festival of cleaning. It's a Buddhist festival, unlike the Shinto,
Mhm.
where the Buddhist temples are open to the public to have them come in and perform cleaning rituals there to clean the temple, sort of like penance. But, you know, whatever. It's just kind of like an organized racket to get the temples clean by not the staff.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are 2 temples in town. There's the temple to the Steel Buddha, which houses the Brotherhood of the Closed Fist, which is yonder. Down. Nope, down.
Oh,
This is
down.
Dane.
Yes.
Oh.
It's that walled-off little compound that's down
This?
there. Yes, the giant one. Nope. Go down a little further from there. Nope.
It's one
Yes.
of these
That
things.
you're confusing as shit,
Right
dude.
there.
Fuck.
We got there
I'm
eventually.
moving
which
Like his
this is the
direction.
only time of the year that place is ever open. So like people flock there to figure out what the heck's going on in there. And then there's a little temple in the nice area called the Temple of the Open Way.
So, well, the open way?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
I'm starting out that morning with a conversation with Dad.
You don't know.
Over breakfast.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
So, how was your party?
I left shortly after the beginning and returned.
I noticed.
Of course, you noticed. I'm gonna pull out the several scrolls and present them to him.
He'll read
And
them.
What is it? Is it Toda?
Yes, it's Toda Nobuna.
Okay, so
Is the-
Toda-sama.
Yes.
I found these in Toda-sama's room last night during the party.
Interesting. I will have to investigate this further. You've done good work. Now, shouldn't you be running off to the temples today?
I'd rather not, but
I have a feeling you might get assassinated later.
I doubt it.
It's what your mother would have wanted.
For you to be
Getting
assassinated?
No, going up to the temple.
Take her out.
It's like, damn, that's dark.
Yeah.
I know, Baba. I'll go.
Good. Get out of here. And he slides you some money before you leave.
Spoiled.
Well, you're his only daughter,
I know.
and your 3 brothers are just normal born dudes. So
All right. Well, ta-da.
All right.
Off we go.
who's next? We'll go with the opium buddies.
All right.
So all 3 of you wake up.
Opium twins.
You compose yourselves.
I don't smoke opium, by the way.
You just got
Sven doesn't.
hammered.
I just got super drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, all 3 of you wake up and compose yourselves. Waylon bids you adieu and goes on his way.
Have I never seen you around here before?
Well, I had my own supply from China.
You never told me.
Well, that's where I was before I came here. You see, I'm
Where did
working
you
on,
get to China?
I'm working on a
That's
series of
what I was
books.
trying to hit the first time.
Well, I took
Trying to
advantage, my
hit.
good man.
Yeah.
How
So did I.
Y'all just,
man.
y'all just
I
wake
thought-
up together in the morning.
No.
Is that what this is?
It's a
Cuddle,
long story.
cuddle.
Can you take me to China later?
I mean, if you can afford passage on one of Her Majesty's ships,
Can you take me to China later?
probably.
Cool. All right.
You
Oh,
made
take
such a
you up on
good
that.
friend.
Yeah.
I'm so
I
proud
like
of
you, Wayland.
No, but thank you, good sir.
Yeah, if there's anything I can do to help you out, and I'll confess I'm rather versed in more clandestine affairs. So if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
I will
Sven's just like,
take you up
Oh,
on that if I
man.
have need of it.
Clan
Now I have to go back
Justin.
and transcribe some books into English.
Oh, right, that was what we were going to do today.
really? You're hunting your new husband?
Mhm.
Yeah, they are.
So he'll bid you adieu.
No, I'm good to go with
Oh,
you.
yeah, if you want.
Trot, trot.
So you go to the compound, where Waylon sits for hours just transcribing what he finds to be fascinating literature from Japanese to English.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too.
Alright.
In that I'm going to learn to read and write Japanese now.
I mean, you don't learn a lot. It's day 1.
Yeah,
It's
but
very difficult, but you're on the path.
I'm going to do me damnedest.
You're on the
This,
path.
this is called a narrative basis for spending EXP
Yep.
later. Pro strats.
Hey,
Sven,
I think I wake up later, and then there's no one around here but the Yakuza dickheads. So
Correct.
You
I think I'm pretty hungover and kind of annoyed and on edge because some weird shit that's happening, and I'm pretty sure that someone's eventually going to come after me. So I think I'm just gonna wander in a random direction, and whoever gets in my way, I'm gonna fuck them up.
okay.
All right. So Sven's looking for a good fight.
You find
No
so
fight.
in the early hours of the morning they deliver
No
the sake
fight.
barrels to your temple as they do every morning. This morning you find a note pinned to it that says that a presence is requested at the castle
Ruh-roh.
later today.
All right. Yeah, all right, I guess I'll do my little bit of non-religious cleaning here and pay my respects at
Also the line for the temple of the Steel Buddha is down past your temple to get in.
That feels right. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. You said there's 2 temples, right?
Yes, it's the temple of the open way.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go.
That's
to
crosstown
the,
in the rich people's area town.
I mean, I gotta head in that direction if I'm gonna go to the palace anyway.
Well, it's
right?
past the palace, but yeah,
I borrow your pencil.
Okay.
sure, if that's what you want to do.
Well, yeah. I mean, they said later today, so
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and pay my respects to the temple.
All right, so you find the temple. It's in the very rich part of town, but the temple itself is actually kind of run down. The abbot who runs it is notorious for turning away people's money. Like he doesn't want it. He's a one-man operation. He has 2 part-time helpers, and he's very old, like impossibly old.
What is his name?
I didn't give him a name yet. We'll call him.
Olaf Olafson?
No,
Damn it.
he's not an elf. He's just a very old.
Oh man, Olaf
Chips the
Olafson
turtle.
in disguise, in a very racist disguise, just unlike
Tommy
him.
Lee,
Really. One day you'll learn that's
Pick an
inappropriate.
old name.
No, I got this. Hang on.
Akamoto.
We'll call him Otame.
No, Tommy.
Yes, and he's a possibly old orc.
Or Tommy-sama, it's good to see you. It's been a while.
Yes, it has. I'm glad to see you've taken up your old residence again.
Me too. I'm glad, I'm finally allowed back into it. Shall I help you with the cleaning?
Oh, don't bother with that. I can handle it.
Oh, I'm sure you can handle it, but it'll be good to do it together. And we can pray for peace as we do.
Well, I can't say no.
So I'm going to do that. Spend my morning
say no.
cleaning.
He will help you clean. He's pretty fit for an old guy.
Yeah, man.
And you're the only person who shows up. Like, ain't gonna be nobody else today.
Somebody's got to do it, man.
Where's this temple located at? Way over there?
Yeah.
He's just a kindly old man.
I mean, I'm sure I have connections with the other religious people in
No, you
your
don't.
town.
Again, nobody sees them but once a year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But still, we're all religious beings in the town.
Correct. Yeah, I mean,
I can't see it.
but they're a mystery, man. You hear a lot of dog barking from their compound. That's really it.
How has the year been treating you?
The bones get stiffer, and the weather takes its toll, but I'm still alive.
I can do some work to ease your pain if you'd like.
You must understand that the participation of the suffering is that which liberates us from the suffering.
All life is suffering.
It's like
and all
he's like
actions
old
are-
and curled over, but still taller than you.
Yeah. I mean, he is an orc. That
Yeah.
makes sense. I wonder if I can, nah, I can't sneaky cast magic on him to help deal with his arthritis.
Yes, you
I?
can. And
He'll,
you should.
he'll invite you to tea.
That sounds delightful.
Tea is served by the part-time helper guy.
Part-time helper.
What? How has the atmosphere been down here? I know you don't leave your temple much, but surely you must know that the tensions between the Westerners and the people of the town are beginning to rise.
I had heard there was some sort of a riot that happened.
And a dead body dumped on my doorstep.
How scandalous.
Indeed. Absolutely disgusting. Do you know anything that's been going on down here? Are there any whispers among the finer folk?
None that I have. I only hope that peace carries the day. Because he takes off his glasses and starts polishing them.
See. I could actually roll my dice and
Nah.
If you want.
We haven't done it yet.
we
That's
haven't
always
done it
available
to
yet.
us.
Don't do it. Don't roll the dice to see if you
See if we can get through a whole
pulled that
session
on
no
me.
dice.
I'm pulling for it.
Up until the very last action. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna take my tea and then move on.
All right. Well, thank you for coming back.
Absolutely. And until next year.
He's like, I hope I'm not alive for next year, but all right.
Oh no.
Dang.
He's possibly old.
That
Who
guy's
will be
hardcore.
taking over the temple once
The
You
Lord Buddha
pass
will
from
provide a
inside.
way.
good luck?
Damn.
Like, oh, all right.
That's bad when a priest is like, good luck.
Oh, eesh. I mean, hey, I'm sure they can send somebody over from the closed fist, right?
Red Rover. Send a different
Send an
priest over.
acolyte right over,
Send a younger priest over.
please. All right, I'm gonna go to the palace.
All right, so you are ushered into the private chambers of the spiritual advisor. He's sitting there in his room, as he was left earlier today. He's got some paperwork in front of him.
What's his last name? What's his
Shikage.
Shikage-san? I received a summons this morning.
Yes. Come in. We have a matter of paperwork to attend to. Since you will be apparently blessing the courts later this week, it should be only fit that you have a license to do so.
Oh, yes. I suppose I didn't realize I needed to be. Yes, by all means, let us move forward with the paperwork.
He just like pushes the scroll towards you and is like, "There's your paperwork. I took the liberty of filling it out for you.
What does it say?
It's just a standard license to practice, religion.
It's so weird.
It's purely for tax
It
purposes."
says
Yeah, that's
dumb
true.
idiot license. And has her name.
Dumb
Got him.
idiot.
They,
Oh shit!
they
you
revoked
can't
your
read
license
this
when
Kanji, no!
they revoked your license when you guys lost power, but now he's
When they closed down most of the shrines.
so now he's giving it back to you so that you're legitimate, so that when you appear in court, it's not some unlicensed priestess.
Which, indignation, but I have my rights back, so I'll go
Yes,
ahead
you
and
now
sign.
essentially have your rights back.
Oh, sweet. You got a priest license? Me too.
Oh man, did you get yours on the internet as well? Nice.
Mine has bloodstains on it, but don't worry about it.
That feels
What is
right.
a pastafarian?
More evidence that Spanish from the future.
I would humbly request that you join us for a meeting later today.
Oh man.
Not anything particular that requires you, but you might want to be present for just to get an idea of how court goes.
Is there going to be tea at that meeting? You're going to be over caffeinated.
I'm gonna be just
You're drinking
jittery
so much
as
tea today.
fuck. Yeah. Of course. What matters are to be discussed?
The scheduling for the event that you will be blessing later this week.
Then I suppose it's a very good thing that I will be there.
He like shuffles some papers around and he's like, "How's my daughter doing? I understand you two have been spending a lot of time together."
She's been a valuable asset in our quest for the truth of what has been happening.
And how has she been valuable to you?
Well, I have to dance around this very carefully. As a recognized member of the court, her presence has been invaluable in helping us talk to folk who might not otherwise speak to myself and my companions.
Is that all she's been able to do?
She's a very talented and brilliant woman, your daughter. I'm sure there's much that she can do and much that she can teach myself and my Western compatriots.
She's blessed that she takes after her mother.
God's all rest her soul.
And that's the end of the meeting for as far as he's concerned.
Oh boy!
What now?
I feel like my father murdered my mother for some reason.
Why?
Talking
about your mom a lot today.
Right? Like I was just like, oh, this seems like it's
Sweating
going
bullets.
somewhere.
Like, I don't know what y'all's relationship is like, but it's definitely
He
weird.
was just trying to suss out if you knew about the ninjas.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he was doing. He's like, she been like sneaking around,
I mean,
He's
I
like,
do.
yeah,
Like, you have
You've
definitely
been, like,
been in ninja
keeping your feel
gear.
cracked up, or you just let it slide.
Well, pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
Didn't
go.
even think that was a thing.
Yeah. There's ninjas here?
So
Yeah.
you return to your temple. The line is still impossibly long.
Fools. Alright, I'm gonna, I guess, go about my business until my meeting this afternoon.
That was the meeting you just had.
I thought
Oh,
it
you're talking
was-
about the other? Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. My temple is still open if anyone would like to come pray, maybe.
I mean, the
or
usual people
offer,
do. It's
yeah.
it's not your festival, so it's not like any extra traffic.
Yeah.
Most people are
Follow
talking about
what it is.
the Brotherhood of the Closed Fist in their temple.
Oh, did you go to the temple this morning?
Yes.
Was it? Looks like there's quite the crowd.
Hey, well, only once a year can you get in there.
Have you been to the temple of the open way?
Yeah, the open way.
The open way.
That old place, who would go to that thing?
The priest is very wise there, very sage man.
I mean, that may be, but the mystery, we had to figure it out. What's going on behind those walls?
And did you discover the mystery?
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, you'd have to go and figure it out for yourself.
Oh, got me there. You got me there. as you, I don't know, some rando parishioner that wants
Yeah,
to.
This person
I
have
mean-
cat's feet.
Yeah.
They're like a cat human hybrid, like some sort of sphinx creature.
It's a William
This
Sphinx.
is giving out riddles.
It's
Nice.
a William Sphinx. Is that what noise it makes?
Yes.
Yep.
That's his laugh.
Excellent.
Nope. It's really
It's
unfortunate.
terrifying.
Just that noise out in the
Yeah.
desert. Alright,
Alright,
that's all
I'll
I
buy
got for
I
now.
think
Alright.
Sven probably goes to the temple of the closed fist, open fist,
It's the Temple
Open
of
way
Steel
and a
Buddha.
closed fist.
temple of Steel Buddha. Just because
It's the
You
order
find
of
a
the
giant
closed
line that you
fist.
somehow ended up in.
Some people sometimes just get in lines.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably what's gonna happen.
I mean, they're not gonna stop you.
Is there a guy? Is there like a entrance way thing?
A bouncer.
Like a guy?
There's a guy, but he's not gonna stop you. He's just a tall, very muscular human.
Okay, I just wave at him and walk by.
He doesn't flinch. So you enter. The compound is immaculate. Like, it's expansive, immaculate, and then the line continues on to the main building that's in there, and then out the main building and out.
Alright, I look around with my Sveno vision.
You see a lot of dog kennels,
Okay,
and a
are
lot
they
of...
empty dog kennels?
No, there are dogs in there.
There's dogs in there.
Yep.
What kind of breed of dog?
Akitas.
Binona,
Ooh.
Binona.
I love a good
Yeah. This is that fancy breed of dog that they sell.
No,
It's
that
not
would
the
be-
Shiba.
Shiba is a prestigious dog.
It's a different.
Akitas-
It's a different fancy breed.
Yeah.
Well, they're fancy
Yes.
breeds, but Akitas are notoriously hostile
Look like you up. It's great. Oh, I had
for
a.
no reason
I had a.
other than you're not theirs. So it's interesting that there would be severely vicious dogs.
If there's anything I learned in life, you don't have to have a reason to be hostile. Okay.
What's in the big building?
Yeah, I would check it out.
Okay, so you enter the building. In it is it's a structure made of wood, and in the center of it is a 10-foot tall steel shining polished statue of the Buddha, but it's the steel Buddha. So it's the Buddha holding a sword, with a demon's head clutched in his other hands,
Damn.
seated cross-legged.
It's pretty
It's
dope.
like, if there's any
That's
Buddha
super
these
dope.
How do I
Sven's gonna
get
be
into this
into,
religion?
yeah.
And then beside you appears a monk, and you notice all the monks dress the same. They all wear monk robes, and they have essentially face coverings, kind of like ninja-esque, but they're just wrapped around their heads. And they're all dressed in white, and they all carry prayer beads. And he's like, "What can I do for you today? You seem to have come to our temple for a reason."
The
He means
DM
that mystically.
Really
Yeah.
wanted to go to the temple, I think.
Got me.
He means that mystically.
I don't think that I did. Kind of just ended up here.
Clearly, the Buddha drew you here.
Okay, I'm bites. Tiny man. What's up with your? Doesn't Buddha usually not have a sword?
Ah, so you are curious about the steel way.
Yes. Let's say yes to that.
So he'll take you over to a side of the room, and on this wall are painted a series of panels that will depict the story that he's going to explain to you. So he begins by saying that in the beginning, the Lord Buddha sat beneath the tree and experienced life. And as he was meditating, he saw the scenes of life, the old man, the dying, the funeral procession. And he came to realize that through suffering, only through joyous participation in suffering can we achieve enlightenment. But what most people fail to realize is that one of the core tenets that he preached that has been lost to time, that our leader has discovered many years ago, was that the Buddha also told us that we have to participate in ending people's suffering, and doing so is considered to be a blessing upon them. So through martial means, we obtain enlightenment.
So you kill people who are suffering, and it's a good thing for you?
We believe our core tenet is meditation through martial arts.
Yeah,
Sounds
sounds
pretty
like
good.
a pretty dope religion.
Are you good? Do you have a? Is there a time that you guys show up to practice, or?
It is closed practice.
Aw.
We only once a year do we allow people inside of our sanctum.
Okay. If you want to test them out, you know, they know the kick-ass
Well, we appreciate that.
on various occasions.
We are certain that you are not up to the capabilities.
I turn to leave and then I sucker kick him.
He is gone.
Oh!
Damn,
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad. I say it to the open air. Alright. And I leave.
I'm glad we got to investigate the mystery of the Steel Buddha.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to take a quick break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
You just stepped behind the statue. It was too stupid to look around the corner.
Because he didn't peek, yeah, it's just gonna remain a mystery forever.
Nope. Yeah, these
The mystery we will forget about in 3 sessions.
mysteries that course
Probably,
you
yeah.
through Sven's life like a river. Alright. And then I will proceed to find my next diversion.
All right.
And somebody whose job it is to make the plot go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just giving you guys an opportunity to do stuff before the plot gets rolling.
All right. Well, in that case, so is it just me and Wayland here?
Yes.
That's boring. I'm going to go get the lady.
She's busy.
Well, I'm going to go interrupt it.
Oh my god.
You don't even get that far. You get stopped outside the building.
I'm going to inform them that I have a date
Oh
with
no.
whoever's stopping me.
Oh man, you're
I
gonna
choose to
ask out
interpret
the
it.
bastard?
That way.
Get out of here.
No, I don't think you understand, sir. We're engaged. You know, romantically.
He's going to threaten you with violence now.
All right.
Sven appears. Is it violence time?
Don't threaten me with violence. I got a violent friend here. Also, that's domestic abuse.
Because you guys are fiancés.
Yeah, don't talk to your boyfriend like that.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
He's just going to shake his head and go inside.
Got him.
Can I follow him?
No.
Damn it.
There's a door behind you.
He turns around and closes the door really quick like you're a cat.
Alright, well, I tried.
What are we doing?
I was just trying to. I'm bored. I don't really know what I'm
Me
doing.
too.
Let's see.
You should go to that monk temple. Talk to them again.
Which one?
The mystery one that's open that everyone's real excited about.
Alright, I'll go do that.
No, that was the joke. We already talked to that NPC.
Hello! What seems to have brought you here?
I'm gonna go to sleep. Wake me up when it's time for violence.
No, I heard there was a really cool disappearing monk here.
Wait, you're still in line.
I didn't tell you that.
No. Did you find him?
Have you come to hear the word about the Steel Buddha?
No, actually, I was just here to, poke around and see if I could find anything suspicious.
Well, we're not going to stop you.
Alright. Well, I'm going to,
Don't be suspicious.
I'm not really sure. Where do they not want me to go? I'm just
Oh
going
my
to start
God,
going
we're
places until they don't want me to go there.
There's a guy who follows you, but he doesn't stop you from doing anything.
Alright.
Wow.
So does it just escalate? Like we just look at him, we move something, push something on the table.
Because again, you're cats, yeah.
This is all part of the suffering one has to just.
Alright.
He's using his beads to pray. And the speed is increasing.
Does the expression on his face change?
No, but a giant water drop appears.
Yes, an anime water droplet.
Nice.
Not that you can see his face either, because his face is covered.
Oh,
and,
that's
and he's
oh,
wearing
yeah.
glasses, and there's a shadow over him, and the glasses are like bright white.
Oh, excellent. All the anime tropes.
That does sound
I'm gonna
right.
flip a light side point for that.
He's secretly in love with you.
Yes. All right. No, don't.
He's secretly in love with me.
Okay. We'll flip it back.
Alright, well, in that case,
It's pretty cool. Check out this dope steel statue. It's got a sword.
yeah, where's it got a sword?
Oh, I got this one.
Alright.
It's,
You can see the bug's eyes glimmer for a second, get the stuff. Oh, okay.
It's because they believe there is virtue in alleviating the suffering of others, and they also believe in meditation through the martial arts. So
So
like
say-
Buddha, but like Buddha's the badass. Trying
Yeah.
to get in, but they don't. They're not down.
They don't just like let you do that.
No. You should really let this dude join you. He'll kick your ass.
Oh my god.
I also don't think about anything ever, which
That's
is what you're
true.
supposed to do when you meditate.
Yeah.
Perhaps you might find a better time at the Temple of the Open Way.
Oh,
God.
you're passing him off on
Pouring them off on you.
Woo! No, not on me. On the orc who doesn't want anybody like hanging out at his temple.
No, he doesn't, it's not that. He just doesn't want people's donations of money.
Gotcha. Oh, you
Does he want donations of opium?
No.
Alright. Because I know a
He
guy
welcomes
with
people to
opium.
come to his temple. Like, it's open for business, but it's so blasé that, like, when the secret temple opens up, nobody bothers to go to his temple.
Can you drink if you're still Buddha?
No.
Can you? Oh, okay. Well, it's been nice talking to you.
Alright, well, where were we in the investigation?
Do you have any pamphlets or like scripture?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go talk to you, actually. Because you've been doing some shenanigans that,
So you find her on her way to court for the meeting this
Okay.
like, the day that you're also attending.
Yeah.
Find her on the way to court for arraignment.
what have y'all been doing recently?
Magistrate Court, the RPG.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
It looks like you've been caught for speeding. How do you play?
You actually came to contest a speeding ticket, you crazy bastard.
Yeah, all the time I do.
Yeah.
No, I just pay the
No.
speeding ticket like a reasonable. I ain't got time for that.
Nobody's got time for that.
Anyway,
Yeah, how you been doing? I saw you know you dipped out to the party for a little bit there, and then you came back and looked all upset.
okay, how stealthy could I possibly be if everyone fucking noticed I disappeared?
I didn't say. I said your father noticed. He's obviously gonna notice.
Yeah, well, yeah, he does, but
I
Can I
didn't
conveniently
notice.
come
Does
along
that make
these
you feel
two in
better?
my walk to the
Yeah, probably.
palace? Your father asked
Hey.
about you this morning, actually.
hmm. What did he ask?
Hello to you, Nicoro.
He wanted to know what kind of help you had been
How's your day going?
Oh.
on a Sven.
I'm just gonna go, oh,
Oh,
and like, just doting, per usual.
Is that so? He seemed to be plying me for information more than bragging
Maybe you're
about
supposed to be
his
involved in his
daughter.
daughter's life.
Is
Baba
that what
is-
it was?
Baba is very.
Actual
overprotective.
question. So I think I know because of our shared backstory, but do these jabronis know that you're like a secret ninja?
I have no idea.
I've seen her wear
Remember-
her ninja gear.
Remember when we had the clash with the Ronin? I was dressed in ninja gear for that mission.
Oh.
So
Okay,
I
so
was stoned.
I would say
He does know.
he may not actually know because
You
I
can't
do
make
wear.
me know things.
Yeah.
Well, I do wear
Dude.
different outfits, and when I do have the ninja outfit, it does cover the face, so he might not actually
It's a
know.
different person who's helping us for reasons I know.
Yeah.
He did.
That's a classic ninja trope.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm
The
just
princess
saying.
is secretly a ninja.
Oh my
I'm not a
god.
princess, first of all.
Yeah,
I'm a princess.
you're a pretty princess.
You're like a pillow princess.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
there's I'm gonna say there's a
Lady.
chance he may not know because
Yeah,
he
you just
joined us
picture
way
him, like,
later.
That's
Like laying on like a pillow.
Yeah. he might not
Yes,
know,
of
but you
course.
two definitely know.
So for me, it's not like, oh, she's sneaking about. It's really just, oh, my friend's gone.
Where'd
And
she
then
go?
she came back and looked all upset.
Yeah, like kind of.
Yeah. So what was that about?
I had official business back at the castle real quick that I'd forgotten about.
In the middle of the night by yourself?
That sounds super suspicious.
I have
Do
lots
you want to roll something here?
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
think
have
we
actually
should.
pretty good deception.
Alright.
What is everybody's vigilance?
I've got
Oh,
two
a single
yellow and a
green.
green.
You get the red from me, baby.
You get
No,
two.
we're gonna take the highest.
Yeah, so
I was about to
two
say, I
red
should
and
roll
a
against all you.
purple.
2 red and a purple.
I would say I should
I
have
just went up
What?
and
You got super vigilance?
yeah, I just went up and vigilance.
But you get 2 black die as well for
Well, and
them
I got
being-
ooh, I also yeah, I got heightened awareness. So
Ooh.
yeah, you get plus in perception and vigilance.
I'm canonically super easy to lie
you know what?
to.
This is such shit. I canceled out, so I got to
Oh,
fail
fail
with
the
2
chief threats.
disadvantage.
Would you like to spend a light side point to reroll?
Is that how it works now?
I don't
That's
know.
how it works in this particular instance. Just because she's supposed
You
to
wanna
be
tell me stuff? Come on.
a super good at lying.
Yeah, I would say typically I don't have to roll against this many fucking dice. Sure, I'll do this.
Would the
sometime.
heightened awareness give her black die?
No, you
Or
get black die
just-
from them.
Because they're also there,
I got a
like
pretty good
calling
case
my
of why
shit.
we would be suspicious.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Ah, I see.
Oh, those Genesis dice.
Yeah, this is even worse.
sir.
It did get worse.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to.
Yeah, the store's not
Super
adding up.
fail.
Yeah.
I think at this point you're just honestly all suspicious because
Mhm.
she's a ninja, so if she ever disappears, you're all like,
50-50, she's a ninja or she works for the Yakuza.
Yeah. I don't
They
know.
know the Yakuza though.
Yeah, but they don't know everybody in the Yakuza.
I probably know some people.
So we're standing.
You definitely know
We're
some
standing in the
people.
middle of a public street, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're not standing, you're walking.
and
We're walking.
talking
We're
quietly
Westworlding? We're
amongst
Westworlding it?
ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Walk and talk.
Walk with me. We just went in a circle.
Yeah, the White House is only so big.
Wow. There are always matters that need attended to in the castle for people of status.
Like what?
That makes it sound really weird.
It again, we're out in public, so I'm not. At no point am I going to tell you guys anything specific because we're on a public street.
Will the three of you join me for tea after the meeting this afternoon, perhaps,
Yeah,
and
we
we
got
can
invited.
discuss
We're
our.
invited.
That's the first time that's happened to you guys.
Ever.
Yeah.
Wait.
Don't
What's
push your luck.
what's the thing? It's not the House of the 500 Girls. The other one.
Oh, the House of the Eternal Lotus.
Yeah.
House of the 501 Girls. Put 'em right out of business.
That better be one special girl.
We can have tea at the
Total
House of the
scales.
Eternal Lotus.
No, I think I would prefer to take it back at the temple. And
Well, the Eternal Lotus is the classy establishment.
right, but I'm going to say because I don't want to be out in public. Because
Yeah, we're gonna
apparently
be in
she's
the
not
least
going to tell
private
us
place.
shit if we're out and about.
Carry on.
Is there like a private booth or something?
Nope.
I mean, it does have private rooms in there, but it's paper walls. So
Yeah.
And it's
You
Japan.
do the math.
Yeah,
Okay.
The Japanese
I
rely a lot
used to
on
do that.
willful ignorance to allow privacy in their
exactly.
society.
So, yeah. So please
That's my kind of place.
join. Yeah, join me after the
Yeah.
meeting.
I pick up what you're putting down. Don't worry.
Alright. Well then, yeah, go trot off and have your meeting, I guess. I
Alright.
can't really think of. Yeah, let's do that.
What are we doing till then?
Wanna get drunk?
You want to drink? Go fishing?
Hey,
Now you go drink fish.
nice.
Don't
If this was
fall in.
Chubos, we would be getting EXP right now. We're describing a pastoral
Only
scene.
if you admire the scene instead of actually fishing.
God, that's the actual mechanic. That game is so wild.
Wow.
All right, so
That's
you guys
wild.
arrive for the meeting.
It's the Miyazaki simulator.
Yeah.
You're ushered into the giant meeting hall for the Lord. Obviously, he's not there yet because he's not gonna show up till everybody else has shown up.
Mhm.
You take your usual seat in the back
Mhm.
where the minor officials go. You're behind her in the guests section. You see all the notable people are there, including the people who you've only like glimpsed, like the general and who else haven't you
Yeah,
really
Generalissimo?
talked to?
Oh,
Eh,
shit,
really
he's
just the
here?
general.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
he died. He
Yeah.
got shot in the head.
Yep.
I've met Toda.
Yeah,
And
you've met everybody
or-
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't like met the
Who's there?
the Daimo. I've just seen him.
Right.
Like
So
I've met
on
Lord.
the front row seats are the most important advisors. That's you see where like her father's there, and the guy who owns the fish factory's there, and the general is the shogun, and the first advisor that's Toda,
Mhm.
and those are the people who are in the front row.
Yeah.
And after a while, finally the daimyo comes in. Everybody stands and bows deeply. What?
You said it. Said the thing that's on your shirt.
Yes.
Every-
Thank
Oh.
you. That is the word of the day.
Oh man, I would have pushed for that so much harder if I'd known that we could. Oh, it's like when they have to clap and
No,
sing.
I'm down.
it.
We're doing this from now
Cold
on. It's
Stone.
gonna be a different word of the day next week.
Fantastic.
Alright, so everybody stands up.
Yeah, and bows, and then he bows slightly to everybody. Then he sits down, and the Toda stands up, and he stands next to him while he's seated. Everybody else is seated, and he's going through the list of the agenda for the day. He's talking about like boring stuff you don't give a shit about.
No.
But they do eventually get to the scheduling for the ceremony on Wednesday. He mentions that you're going to be doing the officiating.
Of course.
He goes to the timetable of the events, whatever. You don't have to write it down.
Yeah.
You're assumed
What
to have.
kind of festival is it?
Well, you thought it was going to be just like a blessing of the court process.
Yeah.
Turns out, from the way he's describing the events, it might be a wedding.
All right, time to brush up on some shit, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, which should set you off because who's getting married?
Yeah, just
You're like looking around the room like trying to figure like, all right, so how many single people are in
I don't know
here?
who's getting married. It's you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's and like all the other single people are looking around like, oh shit, is it me? No,
Yeah,
it's you. It's gotta be you, right?
that's exactly actually what that piqued interest was. I heard about a fucking wedding. Like, uh-oh. How many
You
women
think
are in
your
this
father
story?
would do that to you?
Yes.
Yes, he would.
Yes, exactly. That's what Sheldon said. Like looking
He
around.
is not
How many
looking at
other-
you though, so.
Okay, so it just, that doesn't mean a shit to me. He would totally not make eye contact about that. I'm a ninja. He's mastered it.
Mikoro did not touch her nose. She touched her nose last, so she has to get married.
He is also looking around, trying to figure it out.
Okay, so
It's not you.
Nice. Dodged a bullet.
I mean, I just really wouldn't be necessarily averse to marriage, but I suppose
dang.
it'd
Yeah.
just be out of confusion more than anything else.
Oh, you'll get a proper
We do need to
political
consolidate
marriage
power.
at some point.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So that way, it's more of
Yeah.
like.
But again, that's not something that we get sprung on you.
Unite our two
odds are.
places.
Yeah, your father's got your best interest at heart, not
Your
going to
wedding?
spring
Yeah.
Our
some
wedding.
awful husband on you.
Maybe. I don't think it would be an awful husband, but just like surprise, you're getting married. All right.
No.
We're just consolidating power. It's a political thing.
Gotcha.
Like, I like the guy, but nah.
So yeah, so then the rest of the meeting goes through. They adjourn. Afterwards, Todo Nomuna comes to you and wants to know what supplies you need for the ceremony.
You might have to.
Yeah.
You're in
like,
earshot.
Fucking horse blood.
No, it's our blood.
But I just mean like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Like the usual.
So the casks of sake.
Yes, sake. I have.
You'll
I have
obviously
my
bring your
branch,
own, your branch and stuff like that. If there's anything like specific that your temple lacks, is what he's asking. He's just trying to dot all his I's and cross all his T's.
Do you have a fog machine, or do you need it?
Yeah, when do the laser lights?
Oh,
when are the laser lights
please.
being installed at the
Please.
palace? No, I think we should be all right for now. Is there any sort of like, are we meeting the day of, beforehand, when?
Yeah, you should be here at 9 a.m. on the day of.
Well, I thank you very much for involving me in this. I understood it to be a blessing of the courts, but
Yes, well, that's what I had intended it to be, but then something came up.
yes, it almost seems like a wedding.
Yes, that is correct.
Whom is to be wed?
The Lord.
The Lord.
Yes.
And his bride to be?
His bride to be. What about her?
Who is the
Nice.
bride to be? I need to know her name in order to
Her
ready
name is
myself.
Sekisho.
I'm sorry?
Sekisho.
Sekisho?
Dinona.
What do we know who that is?
Yeah, you do.
You don't.
Is it the maid?
Dinona.
Yeah.
People buy it, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was the maid.
She definitely gave her name at some point.
Oh.
I'm not familiar
No,
with
it is-
her,
it is
with
actually
her
Sekisho.
house. What from
Well,
what
I can
house
assure
is
you all the
she?
paperwork's in order.
All right. Well,
Cast
thank
dispel
you.
charm effect
Yeah,
on this
I
guy.
was like, oh no. So yeah, she's definitely. Oh man, I just let her come back to the palace too. Trot, trot, trot. I
Also,
dropped her
I'll point out
off.
for you two, since you two would actually know, Lord was looking like he was feeling his oats today. Like he was moving around a little easier than he might normally.
Put some of that
He's super old, though.
QB loving will do ya. Nice.
Gross.
Did you say QB is a shortening of succubus? Is that what you meant?
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
No, though that would be no. She's a What is she? She's
A normal
figured this out
maid.
last
We
time.
rolled for it.
No,
She's
no.
just a maid.
Confirmed it.
Oh, fuck! You're right. All right.
But she's clearly
Damn
got some
it.
kind of
She's
witchcraft.
clearly, yeah.
Or
No,
maybe
but
she's
that
just
was
good at her
just
job.
The
We rolled
opal.
for it. She's not a witch.
All right.
She could just be good at doing things with her left hand and it'll make you forget her lazy eye.
She's a lazy eye?
Fuck you.
That's very specific.
Yeah.
You're the worst. All right. Yeah, I'm
The
going.
Lord's
to,
a man after all.
Yeah.
I'm
Never
going
easily
to,
let her out.
I'm
Yeah,
going
but
to
also
go,
I'm pretty sure like social status is taken into court. I don't know whatever.
She has paperwork.
her
Perhaps one should investigate paperwork.
Yeah,
Paperwork,
clearly.
yeah.
If we only had a ninja!
Yeah.
I'm in
It's
earshot.
not ninjas.
Yeah.
Again, that's why I specifically
Yeah.
stated that.
I'm in earshot listening to all of this like what?
Dino.
I don't think we have a ninja.
No, there's no ninja.
You don't know what a ninja
Alright.
would be.
So I've
Is
done
that
as
the
much
Emperor
as
of
I
China?
can do.
Yes.
Okay.
A ninja is somebody who can officially like sign paperwork for like.
Yes, a public ninja.
Oh, a notary public.
Yeah,
They just call it a
That's
ninja
the
here.
Japanese word is ninja.
Okay.
I can only imagine later on you guys are trying to get some paper notarized.
Yeah.
Running around asking for
Where's
ninja.
the ninja?
Gonna
Oh,
work
that's gonna
that one
happen.
in.
I'll wait till you guys forget, but that's definitely gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I'm going to go back to the temple now.
Think of the honor you get. You get to marry the Lord.
I'm panicking now. Yeah.
You,
like
you
I also
lucked
am
into
like,
an honor.
there's yeah, I did. I super did.
Yeah, it's a good thing you got scheduled the day.
Yep. Oof. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Are you going to stay at the palace or come back to the?
I've got some investigating to do. Like,
Yeah.
this is important. I will meet you later.
All right. Please do come to the temple. I look forward to seeing you this evening.
Yeah. Deep bow.
So, where do we go from here?
I go
Yeah, it's
to
like shift
wherever the fuck
action.
we would keep those records.
There's like our public records.
Yeah. Yeah.
Part. Well, it's public in the sense that it's for court people,
Oh,
but not
man.
for.
Well,
like,
yeah,
actual-
but I mean, like,
document
it's record.
checking.
Yeah, sure.
I legit need to see what the fuck paper.
I
There's,
have-
she's a maid.
I mean, what's your rank in
This is
Excel?
the,
Alright, so,
this is the
you
height of
Go down into the
Dungeons
record
and
room,
Dragons.
and it's just racks of scrolls, and there's a monk sitting at the table.
rolling
Yeah.
for bureaucracy. To be fair, I made you guys build a barn, so.
Yeah,
That's great. This is just on par with that.
Exactly. This is what
I'm gonna
I
need
like
you to fill
see.
out Form 47B roll,
Dude,
please.
cool.
I'm gonna walk
I mean,
up
one
to
of
the
those
monk
buildings
and
I
request,
built all
the
by myself.
papers for the wedding
Am I
ceremony.
a
Ah,
D?
very popular
Yeah, I
papers.
miss my strong
As he
girl
like obviously produces them from the table he's at, because
Yeah.
people have been asking all day for them.
Yeah. Doesn't even do super secret. I'm gonna these papers that he, the one guy was like, oh well, it's totally fine. She's got papers, total different social status. I'm looking at that. Like, there's no way this maid comes from a nobility at
Roll
all.
me something.
I don't know what the fuck would that be.
Roll me potato
Vigilance
salad.
or
Do
perception,
we have
something?
investigate or anything on here?
You got perception.
Yeah,
Or
I would
vigilance
go
would be
with
fine.
vigilance or
Yeah,
perception.
I guess I'll go with vigilance.
See if you can determine what's wrong with the document.
See if you can notice the document before it attacks you.
What am I
It's a mimic.
No, the two monks who's hiding in the The flat
Again,
monks.
that's why they're so good.
The
The
flat
flat
monk
monks.
strikes again.
Okay.
He folded
What am I
himself up
rolling
into a
against
manila
for this?
folder.
We'll go with this.
Death by 10,000 paper cuts.
There's
Yeah,
also,
my
for the
eye.
stream, the
That's
running
fine,
joke
that's
is that
20.
the alternative
Right,
explanation of
Yep.
the mysterious
Fuck
disappearance of the monk is that they're 2D and you just turn sideways.
Okay, well,
Disappear.
can't
Like
find it
Flatland.
apparently. In all
Yeah,
the
it
fucking
seems
papers.
legit. She's got a noble lineage that goes back to
12
Her-
o'clock yesterday.
no.
Yeah.
Her father is the bastard son of the lord of the village that she was from, but the lord died without any heir, so he became the heir. So that's how she achieved nobility, and her noble lineage could be traced all the way back to the early samurai who first took control.
Does she have any brothers or cousins that were like done dirty by the current lord and are unaccounted for?
No,
Okay. Good.
she has one other sister.
Oh shit!
There's like 12.
Ah,
Of
that
her
doesn't mean
sisters?
anything.
No,
No.
she's 12 years old. That's the sister.
Okay.
I mean, you get all that from the heritage document. You can see the
Okay.
lineage all the way back to the first samurai who took control of Japan.
Can
Okay.
you bring me a copy?
That would require physically making a copy.
Can you bring me that?
Can you make a copy? Is what
Can
you
you
should
make it? Yeah.
get out the ink brush and.
Yeah, I suppose. Like, I mean, I can be in here as long as I want to be. So I'm
Yep.
gonna take these papers over. to
Obviously,
a
the monk has
separate-
not hassled you at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these papers over to another location, and I guess do my best to write down, as many notes as I possibly can.
What is this trick's
Detailing
name again? I
the-
keep forgetting her name.
Seki show.
Seki show.
Did you say trick?
I did.
I'm gonna write down village she's come from,
I
and
mean,
then
you're not
I'm gonna-
wrong.
It's the same
Very
village that she
funny.
told you that she was from.
Yeah,
the story.
whatever. it's
Just,
called.
I'm just pointing out for the record.
Yeah, like whatever.
Before you guys go down that rabbit hole, no, it's the same village.
And then I'm gonna go to the.
Yikes, yikes, yikes.
I'm gonna go to wherever her employment records would be, like when she started working and all that.
That's the
other
same
stuff.
place you just left.
Hmm.
It's the same place you just left is the Hall of Records.
I didn't leave.
Okay, well, it's
I
the
said
same
I-
place.
I said I went over to a separate
Sure.
table. To, like,
It's the same
go
place you're
check
already
her.
in, so you don't have to go anywhere. That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying
okay,
to say.
yeah. That's what I mean. I'll recover her employment documents, see how long she's been working here, where she's been stationed specifically in the castle.
10 years she's been working here. So when she was 12, she started working here.
It's the long con.
And
That's a long
most of the
time.
time she spent working at the private residence of the admiral. But the admiral
Ooh.
moved out of the temple of the castle to his own home near the western compound.
Okay.
So she was transferred to the Daimyo's personal staff.
All right.
Oh man.
When was she transferred?
About a year ago.
All right.
I'm saying the
The daimyo was very old. Has he been married before?
Yes.
How many times?
So he's been married once.
5011.
She died about 10 years ago.
Okay.
He has 2 sons by her. They live
He's been
in
married around
Tokyo,
5011
where
times.
they're essentially
Oh,
hostage
I
by
see.
the emperor,
Yeah.
or by the shogun until now the emperor.
I just want to do the
So he
entire song.
sees them every other year. He's had several consorts since
Sing it
then,
into the mic.
but they also have passed. But like, not, it's always been like from old age, like not from
Being
Intrigue.
vampire.
yeah or suspiciousness. Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
that's always just like he's been with one and then she'll die, and like he refuses to get married until now because like he didn't want to dishonor the memory of his wife, who is the emperor's like niece.
But
So
now he does.
well, it's been 10 years. With the mourning period normally is a year. He's got 9 extra years.
That is pretty impressive.
Like
Is
people have
his
written
wife
poetry, like
weird.
love poetry, about his like his dedication to this woman.
Since his wife died, it's been 10 years.
Yes, she died 10 years ago.
The longest
How
con.
how close to her death did this girl come into working here?
She probably was here a couple months before the ladies, but the lady lived in Tokyo, not in the
Oh.
castle here.
Okay.
She and the sons, all the wives and the children of the local old lords in Japan are sent to Tokyo, where they're essentially held hostage by the shogun.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, he does sort of do that thing.
Yeah, so he has 2 grown sons that he never sees but every other year.
Okay.
Sucks.
He doesn't
So
like
he,
them,
so he does have heirs to his throne.
yes, he
then.
does have heirs,
Huh.
but he doesn't like them.
Yeah, but if he were to mysteriously die, like what's his faces are planning, then one of his sons would get the
Well,
lordship instead of the.
you're assuming that they can make that
Supervisor.
happen.
Well,
They're
I'm-
in Tokyo, and
Yeah.
there's 2 of them. They'd have to hopefully have allies.
But I know, but my point is just saying, even if he was the lord, they would go retrieve one of the sons to take its place. They
Again.
just wouldn't immediately go to.
No, but
supervise
what
the
I'm saying
guy
is you're assuming that somebody would be that virtuous and honorable.
to
I
go
wouldn't.
retrieve them.
Yes,
I'm
and
pretty
then
sure
to
the
back
castle-
them and to provide them with an army to take back from however many people that the number 2 guy can get. Like, it's obviously going to be a power struggle.
Mm.
It's not a clean cut, like, oh, okay, obviously we go if this guy executes that plan.
All right, well that'd be good to know. All right, I guess I'm gonna like take all this copy, this information that I have, and I'm gonna go to the temple for tea because we've got somewhere to go.
Yep.
All right.
So these jabronis show up first,
Yeah.
obviously.
I'm gonna line of fish.
Oh,
Yeah, we've rung you some fish.
that's actually very thoughtful of you. Thank you.
I don't understand this
What's
culture
thoughtful
at
of me?
all.
For bringing food, for bringing offerings. That's very thoughtful of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's
It
what
seems to be you've converted them,
Yeah.
and not suspicious at all.
Yeah,
Yep.
no.
You might be making headway.
I'll save their souls.
Yeah, that's what we did. 100%.
Can confirm.
Mm-hmm.
Can we eat the fish? No. Yes.
Yeah, we can eat this.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, we both look
Alright.
really.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Glad I wasn't sure about that specific part of the thing.
Don't worry. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and make food for everybody because
Yep.
I figure.
And
it's
while you're
about
doing that, the
time.
guest of honor arrives.
Welcome back. What did you What did you learn?
At the very least, all of her documents have been forged perfectly if they're fake.
Can I see?
And I'm just gonna.
Yes.
Oh
Steal
yeah,
them?
you guys don't. I suppose I caught them up on what I've learned.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole town's abuzz with that news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that Laura
Well, and
is
the,
fucking
and the
maid.
fact that like it's like Sakasho, it's the maid that we kidnapped for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Who
She
was
getting married?
the
That's so nice.
That's a hell of a 48-hour period.
Hey.
Yeah, she was someone else's empress, as I remember,
What?
in the former court, the
I thought she was a
false
maid.
court.
Oh, different maid. Got it.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same maid.
Nice.
Same
Same
job.
No, that's,
Different reality.
so like maid means two things in our language. It means like a lady in waiting sometimes, but it can also mean like a person who cleans things. I thought that's what she was.
Yeah.
In retrospect, she did dress very well for a cleaning lady.
No, she was
She was-
a clean.
Oh
lady.
no!
Yeah.
Wait,
So
she's a
wait,
cleaning lady?
I'm so
Yeah.
confused.
That ain't.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a piss drunk.
Wait, you guys got drunk and went fishing?
Yeah.
We went drinking. and
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah.
That's how you catch
That's
the
correct.
fish.
I'm glad that you did not drown. Anyway, yes.
Well, I assume you guys just fished off the
How
pier.
could you? Okay.
fall in.
That was
and-
sarcastic as hell. Like,
That handy pier that's literally right next to your house.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, so you went and checked your documentation, right?
yes,
Did you steal it? Because that would be dope.
I brought copies. I could not remove the documents from the room for the time being.
Well, that's fair.
What of the documents that you recovered at the party the other night? Where did you go?
What?
You were stealing?
I returned
Hell
to the
yeah.
castle
Mhm.
and investigated some of the other court officials' rooms.
That sounds sneaky as shite.
Good job.
Isn't that how you became mayor?
Yeah.
I mean, yes,
yeah.
but
She didn't know that.
What
I
did
don't
you-
know that.
I don't know that.
What
I
did
know
you
that.
discover?
Sketchy information. Not everyone is 100% loyal to the Lord.
What? No.
I'm surprised.
To be fair, from European court point of view, yeah, that seems like very blasé information. From a Japanese point of view, though, that's earth-shattering.
Yeah. Who is planning to betray the Lord?
It's not an entire betrayal. However, there are some people who are
They don't
meaning
like
to manipulate.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah.
You don't have his trust. You
Leaning to
can't betray.
manipulate.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm concerned that this weird
Pat
marriage
you on the flank from where I'm sitting.
is more connected to others than one would think.
The second in command did not seem on board with the marriage. I'm not sure that, and I don't know who else is in the court that is for it. It seemed it was taking everyone by surprise.
Well, the Lord, his word is law. If he says he wants to get married, no one else has to approve of it. He's just
Except for
going
the emperor.
to.
But yeah,
I
for all intents and purposes, it's
Yeah,
law.
no one in his court
Correct.
can. No one is what I meant. You know, no one in the
Yeah.
court can opposition his decision.
I can do that.
The paperwork that,
You're on the
if
card.
it, again,
Yeah, but I can
could
marry
have been
whenever I want.
forged, I
Yeah.
cannot
Marry that
tell.
Do it.
Indicates that she is she is of nobility, so she passes. We need to return to her family in the village she says she's from, and we need to investigate further. If it is a charade, it might be withheld here as truth, but there it would be a much more difficult lie to fabricate.
This seems like a reasonable court of action. Anything else that we need to know?
Well, you'd also know, I'm just going to point this out for the record, that at a wedding, the bride's family will come. So they're coming to town.
We're not necessarily 100% need to interview the parents. I want to see the conditions they're living in.
Oh, sure.
If there really are nobility,
I'm saying if
there
you wanted
should
to
be
talk
proof.
to them, they're coming to town.
Yeah, well, we're doing this before
Getting
the wedding.
information before Wednesday might be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not like you don't have access to them.
Access to.
You're the person officiating the wedding.
Right. Oh no. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
No.
I'm gonna have to go. This is.
It's
gonna be
almost like you
very
needed a license
uncomfortable.
for that.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
However, Father's not an amazing actor. He's mastered calmness, but even he looks surprised. And for him to look surprised, it's genuine.
So this really is as sudden as it seems.
Yes, we always need a priestess in court to do the ceremonies every week anyway. But all of a sudden, for it to be changed from a typical ceremony to a marriage ceremony looked like news to everyone. And based on the fact that she, for whatever reason, was beside the crazy Ronin in the fake court, there's no way it doesn't make any sort of sense.
I don't think that the faith thing's relevant. That's probably just a one-off.
What?
I'm just kidding.
There's no way that she just happened. to be in the right place at the right time on both of these occasions.
Yeah. What if the crown that the false emperor wore?
Oh, I have that.
You have that?
Most
All of
definitely.
it.
Yeah.
We need to investigate it further.
You do magic.
Although she hasn't had it, so she couldn't have used it on the Lord.
No, so I guess it's time to completely rule it out. I thought it was a stone that was enchanted, but now it's
There's a rock on the crown.
Yeah.
My concern at this point is possibly that it's not even magic related. It could all be fabricated. Like I said, these documents, we have tons of officials in that court that could have very easily done all of this on paper. There's hundreds of lords in this country. The emperor obviously isn't necessarily always going to have 100% documentation on every family all the time that can be refuted by others. So it wouldn't necessarily be impossible for this all to be a lie on paper.
Who gains other than the Meiji herself?
Well, the Lord only has 2 sons. So if someone was possibly planning a coup, they possibly want a more legitimate heir that would be closer.
So you said that this lady doesn't have any male relatives, or she has like
father.
Sekisho doesn't have anyone though. So
No, she has a
parents.
father, mother, and a younger sister,
okay.
according to the records.
She has, well, he said male, so only.
Yeah, I
she
was
only
just
has a
stating all
father.
the.
There's
According to
not
the-
like a
According to the records, he's the bastard son of.
Their town's previous.
so,
lord.
so
Their
that,
town's
that
previous
legitimizes the wedding, right? But she doesn't get anyone in the line of succession, so it can't be about that. It has to be somebody's putting her in the. Oh, my head is hot. I've never thought this much before. So it's putting her in the castle for a reason, maybe.
To distract, to
Get her close to the person they're trying to kill.
yeah.
Could be a
Or something like
convenient patsy.
Have you actually outwardly said kill the emperor yet? Or are you
Nope.
still tiptoeing?
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Tiptoeing
still
my way through
tiptoeing
that.
around the point.
I just brought up that some people aren't necessarily like putting their faith in the Lord and his decision on Westernism.
Did you tell us that she used to work for the admiral?
I mean, it's on the documents that I scribbled down. So anything that
Oh, yeah.
anything that he said while we were in that scenario is
We know
information
now,
I copied
'cause-
to you guys.
So it seems we should speak to the admiral. The admiral. about
Possibly.
She is pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Do you want to go call on Amora-sama?
How late is it?
It's not unreasonable.
Okay.
We'll check him first, but I would like to investigate her home situation. Again, on paper, this could all be fabricated, but if her family is not actually living in the noble home, information she left out when we just saw her 2 days ago.
No.
So she couldn't have possibly known by now.
I think I also would have mentioned that I was going to marry the emperor. Though I suppose that
Daimyo,
would have
not
made
the
her, or
emperor.
the Daimyo, not the emperor.
Marrying the emperor would have been a whole different story.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Even I would have been
No.
skeptical as the dungeon master.
Yeah,
No,
really?
but I mean,
That's
our
fun, though. You're like, marry the emperor?
we saw her 2 days ago.
That's when
and
the
she
NPCs
mentioned
when they run away with the game.
Let's
Exactly.
go, man.
about
Right
the
on, go.
situation, and she was still in the maid's
Well,
quarters at the
Is it
time.
dragon?
So for her to be suddenly validated as a nobility this quickly doesn't make any sense.
I
Well, let's go
agree.
do some investigating. Let's go ask
To
some
the
questions.
admiral.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the palace.
Okay.
Um,
First, we'll do the admiral.
Yeah.
So you guys arrive at his compound. You guys are familiar with it.
Oh,
If you've
hey.
been there yet. It's the place that's next to the fish factory near the western corner.
Yeah, over there.
You knock on the gate door. Like the butler answers it.
That one old guy I drank with is outside, giving finger guns on the way in.
Yes. He like nods his head to you.
Sweet.
He's about to give them the business when he sees you, and he's like, "No, sure, like, you come on in."
Actually,
Yeah.
real quick, one thing I wanted to do before we leave the temple, like while you guys are like talking and planning, when you finish eating, Sven picks up all the dishes and like puts them where they go. He's like looking up at the ceiling. And he like grabs a broom. It's just like
Clean my ass.
I really wanted Sven to
Good
just
to
pick up all the
know.
bowls and just like throw them in the street.
no, I'm scared. I was
Yeah.
a scary man.
Oh, yeah, we
that
got yelled at
sounds
by a
great.
demon.
Why do people
Yeah.
keep disappearing and appearing around me? I don't like it.
That's how they maintain the mysticism.
Next
in the
person
Orient.
who appears or disappears, I'm gonna stab them.
Oh
They'll be
no!
disappeared.
I'll find a way.
That's how you
Okay.
end up
Or are they already in
stabbing
your
her.
pocket hole?
I was about to
No.
say, don't be mad at me.
All right. Yeah. Let's go talk to Mr.
Yeah, so you're shown into Moritanaba's reading room, and he will eventually come in. He's wearing his immaculate tuxedo that he always wears. He'll bow to you slightly
You know,
because
bow
he's
as well.
obviously higher station, and then we'll
Yeah,
sit in.
much
So,
deeper.
what can I do for the 47th rice counter today?
In the back of my mind, pretty pissed off.
I mean, that is your job.
I understand, but it sounded very derogatory. It was just kind of like,
Damn, you only have to count 47 rices?
No, she's
She's not
the
that much races.
47th person we have in that bureau.
I was going to go with she counts only the 47th rice out of each
I mean, that's actually
rice.
probably right.
That's
Yeah.
so many.
Each rice bundle that's brought in has a different person that has to count that individual grain.
That sounds okay.
dear Lord. Anyway,
No wonder we invented the steam engine.
Hey.
Got him. No, just kidding.
the Lord's bride.
I had a feeling that would bring you here today.
Yes, it appears she worked at your residence for almost 10 years.
Yes, when I lived in the castle.
Anything unusual in her time of service?
No, she was a competent maid. The only reason that I let go of her was because I had Western staff brought in.
Fair. All this confusion is brought on by. She had gone home to visit from the castle to her hometown, had returned barely 2 days ago.
Mhm.
None of this was mentioned by then. She had no idea.
The Lord does what he does.
Yes, that,
Perhaps she was traveling home to tell her parents the news.
do you know of her nobility?
I don't know of anything about her. I interacted with her maybe 7 times beyond seeing her. I
Do you
think
not-
I've said 7 words to her in my whole life.
What were they?
Your
Get out, usually.
That-
your personal connections
it's
aren't
good out
necessarily
usually.
interesting. Do you also not find it unusual for her to have been here, not 2 days ago, and no one realizing her nobility, and then within, I assume, hours of finding that news out, that's being arranged?
Well, again, you're presuming that the news is new to everybody. And second of all, I find nothing that our Lord does isn't beyond amazement given his postures towards the fine help that the West has given us.
He's an incredible man, and I'm not doubting his intentions.
He's an honorable man, but perhaps he's misguided in several matters.
Ooh. The plot thickens.
Is there anyone that you can think of that would have any benefit towards this?
So I can think of lots of people who might have benefit towards this, but realistically, no. I don't see anything how this could be a plot. But I'm not saying it couldn't. I'm just saying it doesn't originate from
I
me.
want to roll vigilance.
I know it again.
You can roll
Yeah,
vigilance. Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody who
Wait.
is better than a single green at vigilance should do that.
I got a yellow.
That's dope.
We got like 3 reds. If he doesn't have 3 reds, I don't respect him.
I gotta find his stats in here. You guys laughed at me for writing down their stats.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
I did.
You did? Wow. So neat.
Because I'm a mean person.
He's got 2 reds and 2 purples.
Dang.
That's very strong.
You don't become the admiral for nothing.
Nope.
He's telling the truth. Does not originate from him.
I mean,
Wait, you did get an advantage
I
though.
didn't come here.
No, I got 3 threats.
The intention wasn't to come here to
Never
investigate you. It just seems very unfortunate.
Well,
His Lord's safety is everyone's priority.
I'm aware. I'm not saying that I believe you were implicating me. I'm just answering the question that has been most on people's, if not lips, their hearts today when they came to visit me about this matter. What I can tell you is that she was a serviceable maid. I had very little interaction with her. She mostly worked for my wife, but it did exist before now.
In your personal opinion, do you find this strange?
Again, I find almost everything the Lord does to be strange as of late.
Not
All right.
entirely his marriage, but her scenario. If it was just
do-
now coming,
Do I find it strange? I find it strange the same way that I would find any of the tales of love and romantic pasts from the, famous works that we've all read to be strange. Is Romeo and Juliet's marriage strange?
They don't get it.
You have no idea what he's
Yeah.
referencing.
Yeah,
you guys know what he's
long
referencing.
Yeah,
stare.
Yeah.
Like,
Now I have to be like, does Sven think it's weird that a bunch of 14-year-olds are like killing each other and getting married? Probably not.
No,
That's not weird.
that's super weird.
It's normal. It's weird.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
the concern is
So-
always for the Lord's sake.
Well, never mind. It doesn't
It's-
matter.
Absolutely, we all have to protect the Lord.
When a
It's-
14-year-old
the
and a
situation
16-year-old love
makes
each
no
other
sense.
very much, or know each other
I
for
I
2
understand where you are coming
days.
from.
My family's
That
got
is
a
all I
field
can
and
say
some
on
people
that.
died. That's
I
normal for
do
me.
not trouble
When a
myself with whether it
14
is mysterious or not.
16-year-old really want to bone.
It's up to fates.
That's what it comes down to.
It does.
My concern is that fate did not play a hand in this matter.
You know where I stand on this. If the Lord wants to light his ships on fire, then he may light his ships on fire.
Achi you just let that happen, huh?
He's the guy who's the poster child for the West. He wears a tuxedo, he has Western staff, he lives next door to them. His house is pretty Western style.
Alright, I'm gonna try something a little bit of left field here. So, Sarah, I think I was a bit disingenuous with you the last time we were introduced to each other.
Was he pretending to be this time?
You're about to find out.
No.
So, actually, before I do this, I have to ask: did you ever share with me what you found in the person's quarters?
Yeah.
I didn't actually tell any of you guys about the whole.
Well, then fuck it. Can't do a
Murder.
thing. Never mind.
I didn't tell
Also, that's
anyone.
not him.
I know.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought you had said that
No, that's the number one advisor. This is the
Right.
admiral.
I know, but I thought you said the advisor had in the messages between all of them, it had he was involved, some of the Westerners were involved, and I thought you said the admiral was also involved in those messages.
He's not explicitly stated.
Oh, okay.
But you're right, other Westerners are involved and other people are involved.
Yeah, but not this
Yes.
guy. Okay, fair
So
enough.
who's the guy?
Well,
who's
not
the
this guy,
actual
explicitly based on the
guy-
information you have.
Who's the actual guy who's planning sedition against the emperor, or
That's Toda Nobunaga.
Okay, for my own edification.
Yes. That is, I don't want to say public knowledge, but it's group knowledge, if that makes sense.
I don't think she told us that.
Yeah, it's not
I
good
didn't-
knowledge.
I didn't say murderous intent. I just simply said that they don't trust the Lord's
So
decisions.
you didn't name names.
Not
Mhm.
Well, for your point of view, Toda Nobunaga is the guy.
All right.
But you know that, Omura Tanaba's, on the pro-West side. So if there's something
Yeah.
West involved, he at the very least will support Toda Nobunaga's attempts to take over if it's pro-West.
Yeah.
At the very least, if not be an active part of the rebellion.
And what is Todo Nobuna's role?
Toda Nobunaga is the number one. He's the vice president,
Okay.
essentially.
He's the evil vizier. Got it.
Yes.
All right.
Or is he evil? He's just kind of a boring dude.
Um,
He's the white bread of samurai.
It's the banality of evil.
That's plotting to overthrow the daimyo. So,
Again, you assume that maybe he's doing it to better the people.
All right.
That's what they all say.
yeah.
I'm gonna bow.
That's sad,
Oh,
Thank you for your time.
You'll be
Your
shown out
shared
by one of
wisdom.
his many French maids.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Why do you think he got rid of his staff?
Nice.
I think that next stop before
That's deeply
before we
inappropriate.
head out to her parents' village, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go find the general.
Oh, who's it? Hoshikanko? Sure.
Yep.
She lives in this gigantic
Exactly.
fortress-looking building that they had to take that square out of
Right.
to prevent it from being larger than the Lord's estate.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Forgot about that.
So,
petty.
it is super traditional there. It looks like a little mirror image of the castle.
I totally intend.
But instead of the giant moat, they're it's a little tiny moat that runs through the garden.
a little stream, not
Yeah.
quite a moat, but a
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah.
I like her already.
I'm gonna go talk to her about this.
Okay, so you're met at the door by one of her staff. They'll show you in. They're not going to hassle you.
Yeah, obviously.
Again, you'll meet her in a very similar Spartan-looking room with tatami mats on the floor
Yeah.
that everybody has.
I'm gonna do the deep bow because she does
She
outright
will
me.
bow back.
Um,
She's number 3 in the power structure. Martinaba's 5 or 6 in the power structure.
I'm not going to waste your time with useless chatter at this point. who benefits from his lord's marriage to this until recent maid?
We all benefit, don't we? A happy lord is the only lord that benefits us all.
Happy, but he has to be safe.
I have personally assured that the lord will be safe in this matter.
Ooh.
You also don't find it strange that
I don't question what the lord does.
it's not his. I don't mean the Lord's decision to marry her. I mean her scenario. Out of nowhere, out of the blue, becoming nobility through some long, on paper, descended means.
The lord can do whatever he wants. Even I have shared a few passionate nights with him.
All right, gut wrenches.
Ew.
Gross.
Yeah, gut
Gross.
wrenches. Gut wrenches a little bit.
She's middle aged, so she
Does
would have
she-
known the lord when he was middle aged,
Does she have a cigarette that's on like a long stick when she says that for maximum?
and with like a
flavor?
little veil over it, a box hat.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Stone faced, but stomach wrenches. Just like, all right.
Old people boning.
Grody.
Again, when she was a
Spencer's
young woman,
like-
the lord was middle aged.
Spencer's like, nice.
Okay, you guys we're elves. Okay, middle aged is still pretty damn old.
Oh man.
I'm saying it's not that gross for the society that you're living in.
But just the thought of
Probably.
all I know.
Yeah, all you know is
old,
the old
wrinkly
decrepit lord.
Yeah, and his wife's
And
only
she's
been,
clearly like pining for like an
Plus-
older memory of him.
plus also his wife's only been dead for 10 years, so it's got to be
Mm.
fairly recent. Or
Mm.
exactly. So either way, distasteful situation, gut wrenching
Right.
happens.
I didn't even think about that. Poor, what's her name? Second show.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Anyway,
Anywho.
You don't find any suspicion with her situation.
No. If the Lord says that it is appropriate, then it is appropriate.
I'm not questioning his judgment. I'm questioning the situation.
Do you want to
don't
roll some
find
like charm to try to get information out of her?
I mean,
And she's gonna keep stonewalling you with this idea that the Lord's infallible.
I know, but again, it's not questioning his judgment. It's like separate from the Lord and his decision to marry her. Do you not find it suspicious?
Right, and she will keep telling you that the Lord has said it is fine, therefore she believes it is fine.
All right. Well, I find her to be incredibly fucking suspicious of breaking into her house later.
Alright.
You're breaking into the general's house
Yeah,
later?
like
Not
this
now.
is weird that she's totally like 100%. Not she's not even answering a question. She's just stonewalling this.
do you think maybe it's like just to placate the Lord and give him something to do, so he isn't just like
Give him someone
executing
to.
foreigners and trying to start
Yeah.
fights?
Maybe this is like the whole plot to like
That's a genius.
sidetrack him with something.
that's a
But I
and you
mean,
guys are
but-
undoing it.
But I
Yeah.
mean, she is like
That's really smart.
Yeah, that's
she's
one
on
way
the
to do
con
it.
side of westernization. She doesn't want it.
Oh,
so
she's
why-
super traditional.
Exactly. So she wouldn't
Defense.
want to distract him with, oh, don't pursue this desire. She would be on his side of that. So it can't be for distraction.
Well, I thought we had established that her connections
Unless
were with
she's
the
a
pro-Western
pawn.
front. Exactly.
No, the general is con.
She's con Western.
Right, but we've established that Sekisho comes from her old household, was a pro-Western household, right?
I never said that.
Okay. No, I wasn't paying attention.
No, I haven't
Proceed.
said one way or the other what her household is.
The admiral was a pro-Western. The household
Yes.
that she worked
She used to work for a guy who's pro-Western.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
for like
But that
what,
means-
almost 10 years.
She doesn't get a choice in that matter. She goes where the money is.
Yeah, they assigned her to
That's
the
how you-
admiral
that's
when
how
he was in the palace.
This is how you end up as a spy. I'm telling you. Like, this is how you end up killing a guy for money in the basement of a boat.
Because you, live with a. I mean,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Speaking from experience. I'll just kind of bow to her politely
back.
and be, thank you for your time.
Mhm. You have a meeting that we still have to resolve.
oh, going to see
But-
the daimyo.
We're going to
Yes.
have to do it next time.
Yeah.
Ah, great. That's good. That means that I can look up some more information about weddings.
All right. Make
And
the
you get to meet
restoration.
the
From what I can
bride and groom.
tell.
What do we accomplish
Yeah.
today? We questioned a lot of people. We drank a lot.
You got 10 XP.
Nailed it.
Noise.
All right. I'll take it. Means I'm only up to 20.
As we've entered the next phase of the story arc.
I spent all the EXP you gave me on being even better at kicking ass.
But not good enough to contend with the 2D monks.
No, can't deal with the 2B monks. Too powerful.
Hey, it's hot as shit in here.
I need to spend some EXP on getting a fan or a
Oh.
pair of scissors.
Yeah.
All right, stream. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, stream. I
Bye.
miss you already.